Myself Vaibhav Thombre, and my today's topic is technical. So my topic is about static keyword. In Java, the static keyword is used to define class level variable, methods, blocks, and some nested classes. When a member is declared as a static, it's belong to the class itself rather than its instance. That means object of the class. And when we use to the static keywords, then we do not need to create its object. In short, the static keyword, it has a some method keywords, that means static variable, static methods, static blocks, and static nested classes. The first one, which was a static variable, it was also called class variables. A static variable is a class level variable which was shared by all its instances of the classes, and it is initialized when a class is the first loaded, and is destroyed when the program is terminated. The static variable is shared among all instances of the classes. That's mean any instances can change its value, and that change will be reflect across to all its instances. It was typically used for constants, or when the value need to be shared across all the instances of the classes. uh, the next one was the static methods. In that, the static methods, it was belong to the class rather than any specific objects. When you can call it without creating any instances of the class, then the static method can access the static variable, and that static data, but cannot directly access instance variable, or the instance methods, because they belongs to its specific objects. The next one was static blocks. In static blocks, or it's also called a static initialization box block. It was used for its static initialization of a classes when it's run once, when the class is first loaded into memory, before any object of the classes is created, or any static memory are members are accessed. In that, the static blocks are useful for initializing the static variable, or performing setup operation for the classes. The next one was static nested classes. In that, a static nested class is a static class which was defined within another class. Unlike non-static nested in the inner classes, the static nested class can be initialized without any instance of the outer classes. The static nested classes can only access the static member of outer classes. Uh, in that, the static keyword was used, and it was mainly useful in the Java. It was also used for the purpose of the memory management. In that, when static variables and the methods are loaded into the memory, only once when the class is loaded, this mark is memory efficient, and there is only one copy of static members, regardless of how many objects are created in that. Another was the no access to the instance variable method. In that, when a static method cannot directly access the instance variable or method, they are not tied to a specific object. In that, they can't use this instance member of the classes. The Another one was the utility method. In that, when a static methods are often to use to create utility methods that perform its tasks without requiring any object. Such example was a array.sort, or some math.random methods. The next one was initialization. When a static variable can be initialized in the static blocks, or when they are declared, they are initialized before any object is created, and remain in a memory for its entire lifetime of program. It was also used in main method. in that, the main method in Java is a static, which was allows the JVM to call it without creating any instance of a class. And this is necessary because when JVM does not create object to the execute the program, hence the static keyword was used. So the static keyword in Java, that is in the versatile in feature, and that allows to define a class level variable, methods, blocks, and another the nested classes. And it can helps to manage memory efficiently by sharing its variable method across all objects of the classes. So thank you.